Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Hi, Facebook. Give me a second here. I just pushed start before my hands got off. I'm putting in ground beef into my pot and starting it. Okay. So give me a second here, guys. I'll do my intro and stuff. Just give me a second. You wash my hands because I gotta type in the stuff on the. Okay. So how are you guys doing today? How are you doing? Come on, say hi. Say hi. If you're watching the replay, comment #replay so I can see how many people watch after I post it on both YouTube and Facebook. Alrighty. Alright. We're making sloppy Joe macaroni casserole. Alright, you've probably seen it. I've made it a couple times before. Well, I don't know how many times before. It's on Facebook Cooks, my group, if you want to go look for it. You'll probably see me post dinner tonight with pictures several times. That's how many times you can tell. But anyways, so good afternoon, good afternoon. If you're used to coming on here or you watching replays, then you know I come at 12 every Tuesday because my husband goes to work at 4:30. So, and Fridays I can do it 5:36 because he doesn't work. So if anything ever changes, then the schedule will change. I mean, the Tuesdays would change if the hours change. Okay, so we'll see. No, so far nothing. So it's the same. It's just I'm just saying I go along with the schedule. My spotter just saw through one of the windows in the camera feeding me breakfast. That's fine, Doreen. Thank you for coming on, Doreen. I miss seeing you on here. I really do. I miss seeing my normal people that usually come on here. I miss you guys. Come on. I really do miss you, Doreen. Yes, I'm so happy you caught me live. Okay, just remember it's about 12 o'clock on Tuesdays because my husband's work schedule. And Fridays is about the same, between 5 and 6. But I always post to let you know what time. Okay? So we got this ground beef going. I'm going to smash it in a minute. I got to get my pot out, start boiling my water for my pasta. I was going to do that right before I went live, but anyway. Okay? So let's get this water in here. I put hot water in. I always thought that boiling from cold water is better. But my son said, Mom, I just use hot water because it'll boil faster. Still takes a little bit, but not as much. And if it starts taking too long, I always put a lid on it. But it usually doesn't take too long if you got the hot water. And our water can get hot as where your hand gets hot in it. So. All right, I don't know if you can hear this, Doreen, but if you hear me, let me know if there's anything you missed. Because once I get this started and stuff, then I'm gonna go ahead and read off the ingredients and the amounts. Okay. So once I get the water started here, I'm gonna remove this. It is going in the back because I sometimes wish they would put, I don't know. Sometimes I wish that sometimes I wish there was 2 big burners in the front, and then other times I wish there was 1 big, 1 little. Well, there is 1 big and 1 little, but I don't know. Because like now I need 2 big burners and I'd rather have them in the front, but then sometimes when I'm using a small pan and a big pan, I want, so it's, I don't know. Maybe I wish they were all big. I don't know. So let me smash this ground beef. So once again, it's called sloppy Joe macaroni casserole. Getting this smushed up. Gosh, it's going to be tilted. This one, this burner that I got this pan on, it kind of went down on one side, and I thought maybe the little, those little things that you line up with it. Yeah, one of them seems like they broke. Gosh, I wish I could just get right. You know what I would do, guys? Everyone talk. What would you do if you ever won the lottery? I would have me a house built. It would probably cost as much as it would to buy a big millionaire house, but it would not be more than 3 or 4 bedrooms, because that way I can pick my own countertops. I can pick what I want to decorate with, paint color of my walls, what kind of flooring I want, and then I put a big rug in the middle of the floor, what kind of bathrooms I want, and all sorts of. I could do it all by myself. Oh, sorry guys, I was talking and I bit the inside of my lip. I mean my cheek. So let that cook. The pasta's doing its thing. We got to pull out the macaroni. That's really smart. The smart way to lose weight. Okay. Let's see. All right, guys. Let's go with the While that's cooking a little bit, let me give you the ingredients. Okay. So if you want to write this down, get a paper and a pencil or pen. Get something. You can write sloppy Joe macaroni casserole. Poor guy. He doesn't even know what's coming. You might have been to senselessly expensive prepare this. Can't say them all. We can keep trying. I mean, we have to end this match. But if he could just call CarShield before his car broke down. Exactly. CarShield has an A rating with the Better Business Bureau and voted America's most trusted auto. Sorry, let me get back to the recipe. Because when the recipe's on it. Yes, and it does have a video. And it's Rachel Ray. This is a Rachel Ray recipe. She posted this in January 21st, 2018. And I posted it November 12th, 2018. So I've been making it a lot. See? I'll show you. My son said it looks good. His mom said it looks good way back. See, you got dinner tonight. That's one of my makes. I've made it. There's more time. So. Okay, let's see what. Turn it down. I don't. Okay. All right, so she said 1 onion, 1 red bell pepper. She just said red bell pepper. She didn't say how many. What else did she say? She said something. Hold on, guys. Garlic and some salt and pepper. Garlic and some salt and pepper. Minced garlic. But if you don't have minced garlic, you can definitely just put some dried mince, the dried in a container. You can definitely do that. Okay, that's it for the smasher. So I'm going to get, since I don't have an onion, I think it's here. Nope. Probably here. No. I never wanted Bobby to leave Bureau. I couldn't tell him that. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to find. I got all these little things in front of the big containers. This is what I got. Minced onion. I forgot to take it out because it's not on the list, but this is what I'm going to use instead of regular because I don't have it. Okay, I don't have onion. Oh, no. Let me see. Ooh. Probably enough. All right, let me get the minced garlic. All right, if you don't have regular minced garlic or whole garlic that you want to chop up and mince it, you know, you can definitely use the same thing that I used. They've got this minced garlic too. Well, I got freeze-dried garlic that I can use. So, didn't really say. So I'm gonna just 1 teaspoon is 1 garlic. I'm gonna just put 1 and maybe a little more. I don't think she said it. I'm not going back to see. Just put whatever you want for garlic. And she said 1 onion and 1 pepper. So, I was about to open the door. Let me stir this and then I'll. Okay, I'm making sure. Now I'm gonna put the peppers in. She said 1 red pepper. I don't have 1 red pepper. These are already been cut up in the refrigerator. And I cut up red, yellow, and orange. I like the multicolored. I just don't like green pepper. They look like they might be going bad. I don't know. I might put the rest in the freezer. My son would say, not a lot of, he doesn't like to bite into it like chunky. He don't mind it in there, but he don't really want. So, use this up. Okay. Got that. Okay. Oh, I got 1 red pepper. Okay, I didn't really wash my hands. I just rinsed them because it had the bell pepper juice because there's some juice in the bag. You know, onion and peppers make juice. They may not have, when you cut them and you put them in there, they make juice as they sit in the refrigerator. So just let you know that. All right, let's stir it up into there. Mix up all this. Did I give you all the measurements? No, I did not. I'm sorry. Try to do this as we go along because there's not a list. And I've made this several times, but I still can't remember the recipe by heart. So, it was 2 pounds of ground beef. Okay, 2 pounds. Now, if you want to make more, compensate other stuff for it, okay? And then she added into the ground beef, like I said, 1 onion, red pepper, bell pepper. You can use red, orange, green. You could, but it doesn't have that sweet flavor in to go with this. It sounds better with the orange, red. Or you can cut a part of one part of another if you want to mix some colors in there, okay? All right. Then put, like I said, if you don't have, put minced garlic. I put 1.5 teaspoons. You can put whatever. If you don't have minced garlic, remember you can use freeze-dried or you can use something like this if they have it for minced garlic. And you can use this for minced onion if you don't have an onion either. I'll show you. Here is, oh no. That's a video. Sorry, guys. It's in a lot of stores where the spices are. It's called Lighthouse. It's freeze-dried garlic. They got freeze-dried other stuff too, but see? This is glass, yes. So you just, well, I haven't opened it. But, yes, it's freeze-dried garlic. Okay, they got other freeze-dried stuff. See, I've got oregano. Like a freeze-dried oregano. Oh, sorry, I didn't show you all the garlic on YouTube. There you go. What else do I got? Chives, basil. That's it. That's freeze-dried. Yep, freeze-dried. And it's almost freeze-dried is almost just like the real thing. So check it for Lighthouse, and you'll see all the different ones they have for freeze-dried. And you choose what you want. Yes, it's almost $5, I think, but okay. So it's still cooking. The water is boiling, and I did not notice. So it's boiling. Let me get the salt in there. Okay. And I'm going to need to use a lot of pepper in this meal, but I've got this. Just a little thing for now because I got when my husband gets paid and we go grocery shopping, I'm gonna look for some batteries to put in my electric pepper thing. So okay. Now let me see how much pasta she put in. I think it was 1 pound, but I don't know. See, I should know this by now. Let me see something. I keep missing it. Hey. Hold on a second. Okay, so let me put a little bit of, she didn't say, she just poured from a jar. Oh shoot, I don't usually use that. She just poured the pasta from a jar she had it in. Okay? I don't know why I put olive oil. I usually put vegetable oil in the pasta water. Okay, let's get the pasta in there and stirred. Okay, let's get the pasta in there. Oh, I'm sure I want to know. This is almost filled, and it's a 2 pound, so we'll see. We'll go with about half a box. I'm gonna have to get some, when I shop, I'm gonna have to get some more. I need to get another stirring spoon. Yeah, just so I don't have to use the same one I'm stirring the ground beef with. Get all self-destructive is a terrible way to end a youth. That's from your personal insight. I want to see something. It doesn't look like a lot, but I don't know. Okay, so does it feel like they're sticking to the bottom already? Okay, let's see how much. 9 to 11 minutes. So let's go with 9 minutes and then we'll see. It's not bother at all. Alrighty, let's see if this ground beef is done. I didn't see her strain any of it. So I'm going to strain a little bit, then I'll leave the rest in there. This is just too much. It's just too much. And I can't deal with all that. Okay, let's get it up in there. Up in there. Up in there. How did I lose my mind? It's like, I don't know that. Let's get it some more. Tilting it.
Sorry, man. Am I supposed to tell Matthew? He's got no context. We don't let our kids watch the news. Some cops just don't like videos on cell phones.
All right, just pick up the paper towel, throw it away. Let's see how much ground beef we get. I mean, oil I got here, not a lot. Okay, so it said something about the tomato sauce. You are going to need 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. Now, if you don't have it, you can use 2 8-ounces. It'll just give you an extra ounce. It's okay. But I didn't see the other brand, so I just got Contadina. Okay? I get like 2 to 4 small ones and a couple big ones in case, you never know. Because there's sometimes I might need just an 8-ounce. So we are going to. So you want to have your pasta cooking. Cook the ground beef, add everything I told you. 1 onion, bell pepper, minced garlic. If you want to use the one in the thing or freeze dried instead of regular, you can. Stir it all up. Add some tomato sauce, 15 ounce, and I forgot to add the salt and pepper. I did. Let me add it in there before I stir it. And then after you add your veggies like the onions, the peppers, the garlic, minced garlic and stuff like that, once you do that, and your salt and pepper. And your salt and pepper, don't forget that. Okay, and you can taste it at the end before you put all that cheese on top, if it's enough salt and pepper. Now, she likes a lot of pepper, and it does give her flavor.
Yeah, well, we shouldn't need a safe house. Whole thing's been a disaster from start to finish. The FBI agent this morning, he didn't have to shoot it.
Trying to look for the thing to.
He was a threat to both of us. And my son's girlfriend, he wasn't a threat. We made her a victim.
Where is the thing? Oh, here it is. That's probably why. There we go. Trying to pop the thing for the pepper. Okay, I'll just leave it at the big hole. I don't care. She likes pepper. Wow, that's good. Okay, let me stir in the pepper, salt, and the tomato sauce. Okay, so let's see. I want to make sure I get this right. I'm just going to turn this up around. Go back a little.
Tablespoons of brown sugar, of course black pepper. Give that a little stir, and that's my basic sloppy Joe sauce.
Hold on. I think I did something wrong.
Salt the pasta water as well, please. Then a can of tomato sauce. Then I throw in a couple tablespoons of vinegar. You can use red wine, cider, or whatever you have in the pantry as well, please. Then a can of tomato sauce. Then I throw in a couple tablespoons of vinegar. You can use red wine, cider, or whatever you have in the pepper. Water, to boil for algo pasta.
Salt out for 1 minute. 2 minutes.
Then a can of tomato sauce. Then I throw in a couple tablespoons of vinegar. You can use red wine, cider, or whatever you have in the pantry. Couple tablespoons of Worcestershire. Couple tablespoons of brown sugar. Of course black pepper. Give that a little stir. Now that's my basic sloppy Joe sauce. So 2 egg beats.
Okay, guys, I'll have to go back. But I am going, usually you have to put all that into a bowl and mix it up and stir it. It smells so good. Tomato sauce goes in a bowl too. I don't know why I messed up this time. I never messed this recipe up. So, hi Shannon, hello. You've probably seen me make this recipe before, but I made one mistake. So I'm making sloppy Joe macaroni casserole from Rachel Ray. You're gonna cook the 2 pounds of ground beef, and you're gonna cook the noodles separate. But you're gonna cook two pounds of ground beef. You're gonna add in 1 onion, a bell pepper, a red bell pepper. You can use orange or yellow bell pepper, minced up and cut up. Then you're gonna put in some minced garlic. You could put in the minced garlic in a jar of fresh garlic, or you could just use if you don't have it, or if you don't want to put regular garlic in there, then you can definitely use like a freeze-dried garlic, or you can use this. They have minced garlic in this, but this is minced onion because I didn't have an onion, so I put some of this. Okay, and salt and a lot of pepper. Stir it up and let it go. That's after you cook the ground beef. Well, no, the other stuff. But in a bowl, you want to start with 1 can of 15-ounce tomato sauce. Okay, guys, I accidentally put the tomato sauce in the pan. So instead of mixing it all in a bowl and then dumping it there, which is usually what I do every time and never mess it up, I'm going to put everything into the pan automatically, okay? So, that's that. Let's go. Let me see what she said after the tomato sauce. Okay, a couple of tablespoons of red wine, vinegar. She said you can use red wine, apple cider, whatever you have. But I don't know. Maybe I didn't hear that. I don't know. I've always bought red wine for this recipe. Let me see. I just bought it last time, I think. So I'm looking for the place where I can get this open. So this is the first time I'm going to do it this way. Put everything into the pan instead of mixing the sauce into the bowl. So instead a couple of tablespoons. I'm going to use this spoon. This is just what I use to scoop the garlic. Instead a couple of tablespoons. That's a teaspoon. Sorry, people. Oh, I've got it going on high. Shoot. 8. That's where I was cooking the ground beef. I'm bringing it back down. A couple of tablespoons. All right. It's not coming out. Let me see what's going on here. Okay, guys, hold on. Let me take this white thing off. Let me see what's going on here. I don't know why it's not coming out. Just about half. Okay, there we go. I don't know why it wasn't coming out. Through the white thing, the little holes? See the little holes? Was like not wanting to come out. Okay, couple of tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Oh, I love the smell of Worcestershire sauce. This is my favorite. I could just sniff it. 1, 2, and I'm just gonna. I put a little bit more. Okay, I heard that. The beef for the macaroni. Got that? All right, let me stir this real quick. Okay, I got that all mixed in. Let me stir the noodles. I'm going to turn them off. Let me make sure they're good. All right, now I turned them off. They're still bubbling. They're still bubbling a little bit, but I got to get my strainer. Okay, ready to strain it. How's your day been going, Shannon? Sorry, just trying to get it going. How's your day been going? You still on here, Doreen Carpenter? just Doreen. Yum, I might try this. It's really good and easy, Doreen. You know, just ground beef, onions, bell peppers, minced garlic. Like I said, minced garlic, you can use it this way too. This is minced onion because I didn't have it. You know, you can use freeze-dried, whatever you want. And I'm guessing you could use garlic or onion powder if you didn't want any, you know, but a bell pepper, you can use any color you want. You can use even green, but green doesn't just sound right to me in this recipe. And a lot of salt, well, not a lot of salt, but a lot of pepper. She likes to put a lot of pepper in it. It's good. And salt. Okay? And then when that's done, let that cook, turn it way down because you don't want it to burn. Get a bowl and mix in 1 can of tomato sauce, 15 ounce. Couple of tablespoons of red wine vinegar, a couple of tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Now with the red wine vinegar, if you only have apple cider vinegar, you can use that as well. You can use that as well. Apple cider vinegar or red wine vinegar or what you got available. Okay? Then after that, mix that all up, and then we're gonna end up putting some brown sugar into the bowl of the sauce. When you're all done, just smell it. It smells amazing. I will tell you that. But it's all going right into my pan because I forgot to put it in a separate bowl. Usually she has you mix it and do. I do that all the time. But this time I ended up putting the tomato sauce right in here. And I was like, oh, I forgot it was a different. So let's see what comes after the red wine vinegar and Worcestershire sauce.
Tablespoons of brown sugar, lots of course black pepper. Give that a little stir. Now that's my basic sloppy joe.
Okay, so couple of spoonfuls or a couple of just grabbing grab like this and just sprinkle in there the brown sugar. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. I buy something small because I never use brown sugar except for this recipe. I've never had it. So. Oh, I'm like Yankee. Oh, I forgot it does have a little. This brown sugar. This one I use is C&H. What is that? I don't know. A little pink, but it has a little sticker thing on it so you can roll it down and close it. So just put a couple, 2, 3, whatever you want, and like this. Sprinkle some brown sugar on in there. Brown sugar comes out sweet, I swear. You use that with some Italian dressing mix, the powder, or something else. It'll make your chicken, whatever, pork. It'll make it yummy. I'm telling you. Okay, that should be good. About 2 or 3 little pick up with your fingers, sprinkle around. Okay. All righty. So let me roll this down. Okay. I'll put it on like that. All righty. So let's get this pasta. Don't let it sit in this hot water too long. Get it. Okay, so what do I do? So once the ground beef is all done cooking, because I usually put mine on medium high, which is 8 if you got numbers. That's usually what they say, but y'all know. Turn it down some while you're putting well, there's really nothing to put in there because while it's cooking, you want to put the garlic and the onion and the bell pepper and the salt and pepper and stuff like that. But yeah, make sure it's turned down when you get ready to add the sauce from the bowl. Making sure there's nothing else. Oh, that smells good. Oh, I was like, some of it looked dark, like burnt, the ground beef. It's not. It went away. I forgot it was the brown sugar that made it do that. I sprinkled on it. Oh my gosh, it's so good already. Now, what they want you to do, and I was going to do it different today, but I decided it might melt better. Give me your opinion. When I say what's next, tell me what you would do. Okay, Doreen. After this, now I'm going to, when the ground beef and all that, the vegetables and everything you put in there is done, you dump the sauce that you mixed all together, right? And they said, no, they didn't say salt. They just said a lot of coarse black pepper. So I already put some in the ground beef, but I'm putting a little bit more just that. But yeah, put a bunch into the sauce that you make in a separate bowl. Sorry, this time I forgot. I just dumped the tomato sauce in there. I was like, oh, it's too late now. So instead of making a separate bowl, because I don't have the tomato sauce as a saucy base to really mix everything, I would only have brown sugar and a couple of tablespoons of the vinegar and the Worcestershire sauce. That's it. So it wouldn't make sense. So stirring that pepper in. All right. So now we're going to dump the macaroni noodles in there and stir it up. Now what they want you to do after that, they want you to put dump it into a casserole dish and put the oven on 350, which I forgot. Let me do that. Yeah. Put it on 350. Dump your stuff into a casserole dish. And then sprinkle cheese on it. She said she used extra sharp cheddar. I'm just using regular cheddar. It will probably be mixed with some shredded cheddar that I shredded by hand because I had a big block of cheese, and then some that are just already shredded in the bag. Okay. Oh, I'm hot. I got to spray here. So, would you guys dump it into a casserole dish, top it with all the cheese, and put it back in the oven for about 10 minutes? At the beginning, I was doing like 15, 20, but it was making it way dried out. It will dry out if you put it in there too long. So my best bet is start at 10 minutes at 350. Check it before you do anything. She said bubbly and the cheese starting to brown. But if the cheese is melted and you don't like it brown, go ahead and take it out. But give it at least 10 minutes and then check on it. Now keep on biting the inside of my cheek at the same spot. Excuse me. It's driving me nuts. Anyways, what I was saying was, would you do that or would you put cheese all over the top, put a lid on top of your pan, and leave it like that? And just put it on low or put it on medium and let it melt on top of the stove. Which way would you do it, guys? Doreen, Shannon? Would you dump it into a casserole dish, put the cheese on it and put it in? Or would you leave it on the stove and just sprinkle cheese on top and put a lid on top? I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. There's a third choice. I'm going to leave it in here instead of getting a casserole dish because I don't want to dirty up something else. Mix in the macaroni noodles, put the cheese on top, and stick it in the oven. I'm going to stick it in the oven for about 10 minutes, but I'm not going to dump it into a casserole dish like I do sometimes. I'm going to just leave it in here. Okay? So that's how I'm going to do it. That way I don't dirty up another dish, casserole dish, and it's still going in the oven. Because I think it'll brown better in the oven if you want the cheese browned and bubbly and nice. I think it would. So, when you put this in a big pan, it don't look like you got much macaroni noodles. That's why you keep pouring. You're like, it doesn't need, and you stir it around and you're looking, it looks like very little. But it was more than I thought. So I think I put too much. Put over 1 pound, I think. But let's get it all nice and mixed up. Put the cheese on it, and then it's going in the oven. But the oven is preheating because I forgot. I wasn't thinking. But it should be done by now. Not as much sauce because I could put an 8 ounce in here and add a little more vinegar and Worcestershire sauce and brown sugar if I wanted to, which I might. I think I might. Guys, sorry, but I'm really, really hot and I'm like somehow feeling not so good at this moment. Maybe this heat is affecting me. So let's hurry this up. So if you put more than 1 pound of noodles and you had too much, Just add another can of tomato sauce, 8 ounce. Don't add. That's why you need to buy sometimes a couple of big cans and a couple of small cans. That's what I do. Just like my chicken stock, I buy the big 32 ounce boxes, but I buy a couple of cans because sometimes it needs less than 2 cups, and I don't want to open the big one for it. Okay, so I did that. So doing that, I think I should add like. All right, so I add a little more Worcestershire sauce. I didn't measure it. I just did the same thing with the. If it comes out. Okay, it's coming out now out that thing. I don't know why it wasn't before. Oh, and there's one other thing I forgot to add. That's probably why too. I think she said 2 cups of
I did some thinking after you left. Like, real thinking.
beef broth. Let me make sure. I was like, the beef broth is still sitting here. I didn't open it. So let's double sure.
My basic sloppy Joe sauce. So to my base sauce, I'm gonna add 1 cup of beef stock. Just gonna let this simmer.
Yeah, 1 cup of beef stock. This is beef broth, stock, whatever. 1 cup. So let me. I have really don't feel like. I just put my measuring cup away. I don't feel like measuring 1 cup. This is almost 2 cups. Okay? A can of stock, beef, chicken, whatever, is 1 3/4 cup because I've measured it before. 1 3/4, which is 1/4 away from 2 cups. And she said 1 cup. So I would do almost half. All right, let's stir it. Let's see. Oh boy. Oh, it dropped some stuff. Okay. Now, before you put your cheese on, if you want to, taste it and make sure there's enough salt and pepper. You may do so. Don't worry about the spoon thing because it's just me and my husband.
So how the second garage go? It was right. We're gonna take it. Oh yeah? Nice. What you see? So sure you got mama to do that.
Okay. Let me see.
No. You don't really do this. You know, it's like a mic.
Okay. Let's see what the regular spoon.
Keep grinding. I'm on the way. I thought so. Nah, my dad always said.
A little more salt it needs.
Solid right, right?
Oh. I turned around and sneezed into my sleeve, so don't worry. If I would have done it by hand, I would have washed my hands. All right. That is really, really good. Yeah. Let me get a tissue, guys. My goodness. What is my problem?
No more close talk, sir. I'll want you to feel better. Oh, I'm not spending time or I'll walk.
I was in there and I was sneezing. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. I sneezed a couple more times while I was out there. So I was like, okay. Oh, I never put the Cash App in here. I forgot. When I saw the pinned comment was the stars, I was like, oh no, I forgot. So there it is. I'm going to pin it. It's not letting me for some reason. Oh, there it goes. So you can read the star comment in the comments, okay? And let me see if I can paste the Amazon wish list because it's been a while. Oh, yes, there it goes. So there that goes. So let me put Cash App on YouTube.
Atlanta Home Center pays for the cover repair costs for water lines. And we send a qualified contractor. The American dream of owning a home doesn't need to be a nightmare.
Okay, it's there. Alrighty. So.
Started just $4.99 a month. Call 1-833-630-5756 or visit homeserve.com.
No, I just poured some pepper into the pan. That could, but it usually doesn't. But every once in a while, even when I'm not cooking, Shannon, every once in a while I'll get this thing where I'll sneeze like 3 or 4 times. Just out of the blue, and then I'm fine. I don't know why. I don't think I have allergies. Not that I've ever been told so, but okay, so we're going to turn this off. What do I do with my napkin thing? Did I throw it away?
At the heart of Kent's 5 years is
okay. All right, turned it off because I don't want to. It doesn't need to cook anymore. So let me. I'm going to show it to you guys before I put the cheese on it. All right, YouTube. Now, if you're lactose intolerant, you don't like cheese, you don't want cheese on it at all, you can just leave the cheese off and it's ready to go. Okay? But if you got different people, some don't want the cheese, some do. Just put cheese on half and don't put cheese on the other half. So you could do that too. Okay? So you could do that. All right. So I gotta say it again. I so miss you, Doreen. You know what you've been up to today, Shannon. What you've been doing today? Probably nothing much. It's almost 2 for y'all. So you know. All right. So let me put this away real quick. Make some room on the counter. Okay. Sorry, guys. I left my stool in here because I was trying to reach the top shelf that I can't reach by standing. Because I was trying to find the brown sugar and reorganize the top. I reorganized the rest of the shelf. I just hadn't got to the top. The top was just baking stuff. You know, there's hot chocolate up there. There's regular brown sugar, you know, all that baking stuff. So, what was I looking for? Oh, cheese. See, my mind went cuckoo for just a minute. So let me get the other cheese out because I know this one is going to be enough. Okay, guys, I have a regular mild cheddar. But first I'm going to use this. This is the one that was a block. One time I went shopping and I bought some block cheeses just to see if I want to do that instead. But I chose it. No, unless I do it, I shred them all at once at one time. Put them away and write the expiration date on there with the marker. But other than that, and see when they sit in the refrigerator, the way they get stuck together, it's not like this cheese you can just sprinkle. It sprinkles real good. This one sticks together a lot. But yes, people are true. It does taste better. Because I don't want to put just big chunks. I'm trying to break it up. Trying to break it up. Yeah, I saw that too, Brownie. Somehow she knew something was going by the door. The window, so she come running in the kitchen. I should have. Close this cloth pantry. So when she comes to the window, because it blocks half the window. Oh God. Yeah, I need a little bit more. Not a lot, just a little bit. And these ones are fatter. That's all little shredded and real thin, and this is fatter. You'll be able to see the difference. Did I show you? Oh, I didn't show you what it looked like before. YouTube, I just did. I mean, Facebook, I just. Oh, it feels different. I don't know. That's it. Okay, I will show it to you with the cheese on it. Facebook, I'm sorry. I was going to show it to you right after. Right after I showed YouTube, but I forgot. I'm sorry, guys. Y'all heard the story about my fall? It was on. It happened last Thursday morning at 1 o'clock in the morning when I was walking the dog. Yeah, I was walking and my husband was almost home. But I'm not going to repeat it, but it was last Thursday morning, so you might have heard it on Friday's live. So you can go back to last Friday's live. No, it was Saturday because I didn't do Friday. That's right. But you can't see it. It looks like it's going away. Can you see it at the bottom? That's the bruise. Right down here, you can see the bruise. It was bigger than that, but. Yeah, you're right, Doreen. It does melt much better, but my little lazy butt don't want. And I was just standing there, always hurts. I'm telling you, sometimes I'll sit down after I cook and I'm hurt. But I don't mind for you guys. But yeah, like right now I'm hurting. So, but what I might do if I buy, like, you know, those big, like the big bags, like these. Do they have a big block of cheese that big? Because then I'd have to buy more smaller blocks and it's more money. And I'm trying to go as cheap as I can because I can't spend a lot, but I don't know. But if I did, I would shred them all at one time and put them in a Ziploc bag. This is so-and-so cheese. It expires on this and this date that the paper said, you know. So I'd put the name of the cheese and the expiration date. I mean, when you shred yours, do you do that? Doreen, do you put, when you put it, do you put it in a Ziploc bag or a container? I think Ziploc bag is better, but on a Ziploc bag, you can label the name of the cheese. Usually if it's just yellow, I know it's cheddar, but sometimes when it gets mixed with some white cheese and other cheeses, I forget the name. But in the expiration date, like the expiration date on the cheese I put on there, I had a little bit, it was like May, and it was not enough left to even make it a week or two. So I knew I didn't put the expiration date. Okay, so the lid cannot go in to the oven. So we are going to put this in. This can, I think, up to 4 something. This is this is Pioneer Woman's Pan. It is really good. It'll fit a lot of spaghetti, 2 boxes of hamburger helper, tuna helper, all that. It fits a lot in here. And when I make spaghetti, I make 2 pounds of the noodles, almost a jar or a little more of sauce and stuff. And it fits all in here. I could put it into my pot, but I don't. Let's open the oven. Get that in there. All right. 10 minutes. I used to go closer to 20. I think it said 15 to 20. Well, I forgot what she said. But it would be so dried out. So I brought it down. I was like, nah. don't know why my stomach's hurting a little bit. Oh, here's my little napkin I was looking for. Put this in the trash. We gonna put this away while I'm waiting. Now we can chat. You can chat about anything. We got 10 minutes. So let's do this. I know I am so bad with my lives lately. Lately means last, I don't know how long, but I keep forgetting to go live. Like this morning. Where the heck did this go? It was over here. There we go. Stand up.
How are you?
Okay. This morning I was sitting there, I was watching. We watched part of Raw, Monday Night Raw, WWE Wrestling. It comes on Netflix now, but we watched part of it after it was over because I didn't get to watch it. Main reason because it's on Netflix, so of course you gotta have Netflix to watch it. But what happened was I tried to watch it and it said I couldn't because it said too many people were watching. You can't have more than 2 people watching. Okay? No more than 2 people watching. My son was watching on his phone. He was watching something called Suits or something. He was watching on his phone because his friend, it's a woman, it's a girl, his age, it's not his girlfriend. It's not his girlfriend. But he let her borrow his PS4. And she was watching Orange is the New Black, which I've seen that whole series. But so I couldn't watch it. And when I told my son about it, he didn't obviously get off his phone. But now it's we got to pay it because it's overdue. And he wants me to help pay or pay it on my own. Now, I'm going to tell him. Oh, my ear got clogged. We are going to share the cost because he still watches stuff on there. And my husband watches some things on there, but all I watch really is Monday Night Raw because now it's on there. But I told him, and I told him in the text, told him if I'm going to pay the whole thing or half, I haven't decided yet. And then there's going to have to be a slot open for me on Monday Night Raw. Because that's what I watch, and I'm not paying if I don't get to watch it, why am I going to pay? Help pay for the Netflix. So I said, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock his time, only one person can be on there. So, I don't know who is what, but that's the way it is. Because if I don't get to watch Raw, why am I going to pay? Because that's all I watch on Mondays on Netflix. So, and my husband only watches a few shows, so. Hold on, guys. I'm putting this cheese away. So, you see? My son said, okay, Mom, cool. It's fine. That means he's just going to have to wait to watch his show once he gets it, PlayStation back. I don't know if his friend will still use the account on a phone or something else, but I don't know. All right, so we have 6 minutes left. 6 minutes. Look at that. I done made a mess on my stove. It happens. So let me see. Shannon, you still here? Trying to. So how's your pain been, Shannon? How's your pain been? And if you want to hear my fall story, yes, it happened Thursday at 1 o'clock in the morning. So you probably see it on Friday or Saturday, a couple days ago. So I showed you my fingers. I hope it gets a little better. Still hurts a little bit, not much. You know, the side on my leg up here, it still hurts when it's pressed on. My knee on one side, there's one spot that hurts still. But it's going to take some time. It's going to go away. No bruises, no scratches, nothing on my thigh. So it's probably an inside bruise. But yeah, you saw the bruise on my finger. And I got this. I think it's a blood blister. It's been there since I fell. And it's done nothing, but it's there. I'm guessing that's a blood blister because it's under the skin. I don't know. I don't think it's gotten nothing. It's not done nothing. Oh, poor Shannon. I'm sorry to hear that. Have you tried anything else? Like, if you take like Motrin, Tylenol, whatever your go-to medicine is for pain, do you take that? Does it help at all? Does it even ease it enough that you can relax? Even if the pain is still there, does it ease it a little bit? Does Motrin, Tylenol, any of that help at all? Even just a little bit? 4 minutes to go, guys. I know, my pain comes and goes. I've been having a lot of pain from my fall the last few days since the fall. Then on the days where my regular pain adds to that, I'm like, and my back, sometimes I'll wake up and I won't have any pain. But then by afternoon, I'll be in pain. So sometimes it just comes later. Sometimes it starts when I wake up. Sometimes I have had a day or so here and there with a pain. I don't get any pain that day. And that's a wonderful day when that happens. But yeah. I know. Have you tried a heating pad? There's a new one. There's a new heating pad. I can't explain it, but it's a really good one. But they sell it on the TikTok shop, and you're probably not a part of TikTok, so yeah, because TikTok has their own shop that they sell stuff, and people are always saying how good whatever they buy is. Everybody loves the product on the TikTok shop. It's not just by somebody. I don't know who does it, but it's not by like me just going on there selling. It's not that. They sell a lot of stuff. Purses. They sell even the grading thing that you get on Amazon, but it's bigger and better. They sell a lot of stuff. Makeup. They sell this heating pad thing. It's not like the normal heating pad. And it is so good. I want to get that one. But does it help at all? Does that heating pad help at all when you put it on? 2 minutes to go. And then we'll see what it's like. But yeah, does the heating pad, the one that you got, does it help? Shoot, I need one that can go on my neck and shoulders, my lower back, wherever. I need one to be multi. Because I was using an ice pad for my injuries on my fall. I kept moving them around because when I got up, these two fingers were in pain. I had them like this. I was screaming because it hurt so bad. Everywhere else hurt so bad, but those two fingers. But then this one went away before I went to sleep. The middle finger. This one, I don't know. It did not. But I've got one of these. You can move these little things around. Look. You can move around. Squishy. See? All like that. It's called Soma Care. It came with a kit, but something happened to the other stuff. I don't know. But it was pretty wide to lay across my thigh at the top. It was good. But I want to get a heating pad, but the one I saw on TikTok shop was really good. It was better than the older kind that, you got to plug in and they're square and there's not much, they don't do much. So, all right, let's see. I'm going to put on 2 mitts so I can somebody was just calling me. I don't know. Yeah, with this finger I can push on things a little more. Like when I push my phone, I didn't pay attention. I used this finger, push it. Yeah, it doesn't. It does hurt a little bit, but ow! There I go again, biting my inside cheek, but not so much. So let's see. Ooh. Now, this is your kind of thing, Shannon. This is your kind of. Oops. Sorry, guys. Trying to figure this out. I apologize. It went out when I was trying to pick it up off the thing. I must have hit something to turn it off. Oh, I sweat. Okay. I was trying to get it back. Sorry, guys. Here it is. There's your kind of meal, Shannon, with all the cheese. And you got the macaroni and everything. When this is over, I'll take a picture of it with my iPad. And if it doesn't transfer onto my phone, when I go to post the pictures, I'll just post it on Facebook from my iPad. Because I thought that if you take a picture on your iPad, it would just show up on your phone, and vice versa phone. But that doesn't always work. And you can transfer it from one to the other by putting them together. But I've tried that, and somehow it's not working for me. Like when I put the phone next to the iPad, I don't know why. But that's what it looks like. Ow, why did I grab that? Ow, I keep forgetting that it came from the oven. Yeah, I'm used to just doing whatever, but I forget that it comes from the oven. Okay, so let's put it in bowls and then, no, I want to take a picture of it first. On the iPad. Okay, I'm going to do something, guys. You guys may be paused for just a minute, okay? See, I got that good picture. All right, I'm here. I'm sorry. I can't even show you. I'm almost dropping. Show you the picture, but I will post. I'll try to post it later today or tomorrow early, okay? Because it came out a good picture when I do it on the. But I want to scoop it into bowls, and I couldn't until I get the picture. So, let me turn off the oven. All right. So how long have I been on? I've been on 1 hour and 8 minutes, it says, but I promise you it don't take that long. You can probably get it done in 30 minutes. I'm trying to hold the handle so it doesn't. Let me put the glove on. See, guys? Wee! Cheesy. Cheese pull. Oh, I just dropped one noodle, and my dog will come get that. Okay. My husband's. For some reason, my stomach's acting up. I don't know why. So I gotta put very little in here. That'll probably be it. All right, so let me take a bite. As y'all see. Okay. It's hot, so. That's my dance for it. All right, it's wonderful. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oops, I stepped right on the what I dropped. Brownie. Brown, brown, my love. I got something for you. Here she comes, right here. I dropped it. Why? Go ahead. Just a noodle and a little bit ground beef. But anyways, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and end this live like I always do. And I do appreciate... I did that again. I do appreciate you guys coming on. It is. It's so good. Yeah, I know you love all that cheese, Shannon. It does, Doreen. It tastes so good. I've made this so many times. Now, Doreen, are you a part of my Facebook Cooks, the group? Because if you join it, you can add your own recipes, but also you can look up other recipes. And if you look up this recipe, you'll see it. Definitely, you'll see the video with Rachel Ray doing it. So, if you're not a part of that, you can join. It's called Facebook. Spell it out. Space Cooks. Alrighty? And I appreciate y'all coming on. Okay, so you can find this on there. Okay, Sloppy Joe Macaroni Casserole. And even if you put Sloppy Joe Macaroni, it still comes up too. Alright, like I said, with Rachel Ray. Oh, and the last thing I'm going to tell you is she cuts up she says some deli-style pickles. She cuts them up. She said she cuts them up and she would put them on her Sloppy Joe sandwiches. So she topped it on top of the casserole. But I said I was going to cut, because I have a couple left. I was going to cut some and put it on my bowl to try it. But my husband said he would try it too. But I just don't feel like pulling it out and cutting up the pickles. But I just let you know that you'll see that at the end. She'll chop up some deli style, like, the whole pickles in the jar. She'll and put it on top. Now you can put it on top of the whole thing or just your bowl just to try it. But that's optional, okay? But yeah, I do appreciate you guys, anybody who came on, and everything I'm saying is including you YouTube, okay? So I appreciate everybody, and I appreciate anybody who will come on later and watch the replay. Just comment #replay. And if you ever have any questions about me, my cooking, or anything about me being a content creator and stuff, you can always post it, on any video you see, or you can send me a message. Okay? Or you could just post a message on my timeline with the question. Whatever you want to do. If you ever do. I might ask you guys to, I'm not going to do it yet, but one day I'm going to ask you guys to send me questions on Messenger, and then I'll do a live just answering those questions. And then if somebody comes on and didn't know, they could send me questions they can ask right on the live. Sounds good to me. Let me know below if you like that idea. Okay? So, and I want y'all to stay positive. Do your thing. Don't ever give up. Keep going. And I love you guys. All of you. YouTube, Facebook, all my peeps. And have a good rest of your afternoon, evening. And I really do appreciate the ones who come on. All right, so I love you, and I will talk to you later. Bye, YouTube.